this international webinar. The Social Science Research Association is registered under the Government of India MSME name. It's a professional academic body dedicated to empowering the researchers, scholars, teachers, and academicians, promoting interdisciplinary and social relevant research, providing a platform for the knowledge sharing through seminars, workshops, and conferences. Offering skill building programs, faculty development programs, research methodology training, supporting a publication opportunity and collaborative academic projects, creating a community that bridges social sciences, management, commerce, humanity, and education. Our association is actually work to bring together the experts, research scholars, and practitioners on common platform to exchange ideas, develop innovative perspectives, and contribute meaningfully to the society through the research. In today's knowledge economy, pattern literacy is not merely a legal requirement, but a powerful academic and professional asset. Understanding how to file a patent, what constitutes a patentable work, and how researchers can protect their intellectual property is essential for the scholars, innovators, and academicians. We are delighted that Dr. Zaida Zabina Sharifa will guide us today, bringing clearly to an area that is often seen as complex and inaccessible. Now I request Madhavan to introduce about our speaker.
Good evening to all participants joining us from across India and abroad. I'm delighted to welcome you all to this international webinar. I give us great pride to, as a, to have as a distinguished person Dr. Saeeda Jabin Sherry, an accomplished assistant professor, counselor, placement coordinator, and research supervisor from Vistas Chennai. With more than 12 years of academic experience, corporate HR exposure, international certification in counseling psychology, and several national awards, she stands as an inspiring educator and researcher. Today's session will purely expand our knowledge and offer meaningful insight. I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Saeeda Jabin and all our participants. Let us look forward to a highly enriching session. Thank you. Now the session is being handed over to Dr. Saeeda Jabin. Thank you, ma'am, and welcome.
Thank you. Now the session is handed over to the speakers. Ma'am.
A very good evening to one and all present here. Sir, is my voice audible?
Yes, ma'am, it is audible.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for a wonderful introduction. Today we'll be seeing about what is patent filing and what is the procedure which is followed in various parts and how it will be helpful for our researchers and academicians and what all the difficulties and what all the hiccups we usually face during this process. Let's move into the session.
Ma'am, your voice is not hearing.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, now you're able to see the PPT?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. So, what is patent application filing procedure in India? Let's see step by step process. First one is we should have an idea or the invention need that is needed for.
Madam, your PPT is not visible. Madam.
So 1 minute, sir. Let me check. So So is it visible now, sir?
Madam, your PPT is not visible.
It's visible, but the font is very small. PPT is not visible, ma'am.
Now, ma'am? Hello?
PPT is not visible, ma'am.
No.
PP is not visible, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. 1 minute, ma'am. It's not showing.
Madam, the show my screen
Asking,
anyway option.
actually, it's asking you to do a app share, ma'am.
Ma'am, please select show my screen anyway. Then it will
Yeah,
be visible.
yeah, ma'am has to click that show my present anyway. Yes, ma'am, you click it.
Now you select your PPT, madam.
Sir, I'll send you 1 minute, sir.
Ma'am, you have to share screen. You click share screen, ma'am.
Yes, madam. Now it's visible, madam.
Now it's visible.
Yes, ma'am. It is visible. Thank you.
Okay, now we'll be seeing for the step-by-step process. So the first step is we should have an idea about the patent which we are going to publish or which we are going to start on it. The invention has to be a new idea. We have to check before we start the process whether the idea is a new one or anyone has already worked on the idea. Invention disclosure, we have to be very clear about the all the details about the invention which is going to be carried out. Patentability search. Patentability search is nothing but the things which can be registered and which can where we can get the patentability from the government. For it, we should have a proper drafting of the patent application. This is the most essential thing in our patent application. Has to be drafted. The wordings, all those things has to be carefully formulated so that no mistake is done during the time no objection is being raised. No objection is being raised. Then we have to file the patent. After filing the patent, it will be published after 18 months of time. Then, once it is published, we have to give a request for the examination of our patent. Examination is generally carried out by the patent office after we give a requisition letter. First examination report is done. After that, they will be raising queries regarding the area where this research can be applicable if it is being given. So next responses as per the hearing. Then after everything is settled, then the patent will be granted. Now let's have a step by step, a clear idea on it. Patent process explained step by step. It is a starting point. You can come with a novel solution, product or process to solve a problem or for improving the existing technology. Hardware side, for example, if we belong to a computer background, any invention or we can patent for our software development. Invention disclosure. A document about the invention is in detail how it works, what are the components of it, what are the advantage. This is often done internally or by the patent authority. Patentability search. A search is conducted to check if the invention is new, non-obvious and useful. It involves a scanning of the existing patent and publication. Once we file a patent application, it will be entire screening will be done to have a clarity that whether this type of patent has already been registered or not. How to draft a patent application. It is similar to how we file an ICSSR project proposal, how we draft a clear, we should have a title about it. Then it should contain an abstract. Abstract is nothing but a crisp and crystal form of about the finding. Then we should give a detailed description. If we can add photos, if we can add the proper diagram, or if we can add a flow chart, we have to do it in a detailed description. Then claim where these patent can be applicable, legal boundaries for your invention, drawings if applicable. Patent filing. We need to submit our application in the patent office. Once we file the application, provisionally a temporary protection for 12 months is given for our ideas or for our research work. We have to complete the application with the claims and details. Publication. Once we file the application, publication of our patent will be done after 18 months of time, or at the earliest the alert others, because this 18 months is generally considered for analyzing or to have a check whether there is no other invention of this type in our is in earlier it is there or not. After it is done, we have to give a request letter for examination of our patent to the office. Normally, request a patent office to examine your application. It is a mandatory step. It is a first step where the application will be examined. The examination will be done by the patent office. A patent examiner will review our application, our novelty, inventive steps, and industrial applicability, whether our patent will be applicable to which sector or which sector of economy. They can raise objection. Objection is nothing but the queries where they want more further clarification about our patent. Generally, these queries has to be addressed or dealt very carefully. If we are unable to explain or if we are unable to defend our patent, then it get cancelled. First examination report. After our patent is being examined by the officers, they will issue a report listing any objection is there or any area where they require further clarification. This is our chance to respond and amend the application. We can make changes in our application after our first examination report is received. So response to the first examination report or hearing if needed, we have to give a proper reply for all the objection through written response or attend a hearing to clarify our invention. If we are unable to explain it or we need a platform to explain our invention, even that is also permitted over here. Then once everything is satisfied, the patent officer is satisfied with our response, then he grants us the patent. If all objections are resolved, the patent is granted. We receive a certificate and our invention is now legally protected. It is protected for 20 years. This protection will continue if we are able to renew our patent every year. We have to pay an application fees to renew after the patent is granted. Renewal and maintenance. Patent must be renewed periodically. Usually annual fees is only charged to remain in force. If we fail to pay these fees, we can lead to the expiration of our patent. What will happen if the patent get expired? It will come to the common pool where anyone can use our ideas for their benefit. How can we apply for a patent? We can apply for a patent in a government official website. The website I have mentioned over here, ipindia.gov.in. It is a government website where we can go and apply for our patent. Now, let me tell you how to apply a patent. Register on an IP India portal to access an e-filing system. Second step is we have to prepare an application including patent specification, drawings, declaration forms and fees. Third one is file online using a comprehensive e-filing session. Then track your application status. We can track our application through the public search or through application status tool. Now, what is the resource available? Manual and guideline, detailed instruction for filing and examination, acts, rules are there. It is nothing but a legal framework governing the patent in India. Training and exams Information for patent agents examination. Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of Intellectual Property Management. They conduct periodic training to train people so that they become well versed and act accordingly. What is an additional services? Patent search, check existing patent before filing. If we want to file an application or if you want to file a patent, a detailed check is done. It is similar to how we go and apply for an EC of a land. We will check whether the who is the owner. Same way, if we go up with an idea to the patent office, first thing is they will check whether there is a already existing ideas of the similar type is there or not. Then they calculate the fees. Estimated cost is based on application type and entity. We have a help desk, a contact support to clarify the doubts. What are the common mistakes which we do when we are filing a patent? Skipping or through a prior art search. Generally, we skip. We feel that our research work or our invention is superior. We don't go for checking its genuinity and novelty. We directly jump into the invention. After once we come to the final stage, when we take our invention to the patent office, they inform us that the so and so invention already exists, so your patent cannot move further or your patent cannot be registered. So to avoid it, we have to make sure that we have to check the novelty of our patent. Public disclosure before filing. Why it is important is India follows a first to file system. Any public disclosure, example on social media, seminars, before filing can invalidate your application. So we should be very careful. Before filing, we should not disclose our ideas in any sort of platform, social media, seminars. How to avoid is file a provisional patent early to use NDAs and when discussing your invention. When you are in a starting stage, we can register our patent. They give us a time period of 12 months to complete our application process. Weak or incomplete patent drafting. A vague or a poorly written application can generally be rejected for an offering weak protection. How to avoid it? We have to include technical description, drawings, strong claims, considering hiring a patent attorney. Improperly drafted patent will be having errors and patent becomes unforceable. Why it is improperly drafted? Because we don't have any clarity about the content or the ideas. Missed deadline. Missing time or filing complete specification responses or renewal can lead to the abandonment. Tracking deadline meticulously or use professional service to manage them. Non-consulting a patent attorney, without having any guidelines or without having any proper rules, whether we need a where legal manners leading a legal weak protection or rejection, engage a registered patent agent so that they will be able to guide us properly. Now, I hope till here everyone is able to understand what is patent and how we are dealing with it. Now we will move forward for what is the most commonly asked question about patent filing? So, what is a procedure to apply for a patent? That is the most commonly asked question. A patent begins with an application while submitting the application. First, we need to submit a provisional or a complete specification about the invention to the patent office. This is the first step. We have to first file a provisional application at the patent office. Why it is so important is that we are confirming that this patent or this invention rights belongs to us. So provisional application filing is very important. Then we will be given an additional time of 12 months to complete our application. After completing of our application, only then we will go for publication. So 18 months of time. So first thing we have to do is, if we have an unique idea about a or unique invention where we feel that we can patronize it and we can have money with it, then we have to do the first step of registering with the provisional application. Then, what are the different types of patent which are available? A process such as computer algorithm, a machine to use to make something, a specific item of manufacturing, improvement of existing ideas, composition of matters, recipes for creation. All these things can be registered as a patent. A computer algorithm is something, a process, a hardware process whereby we can register it and we can hold the rights up to it. Then machine, if we have designed a machine or if we have developed a unique machine, then we can um, hold the invention rights. A specific item of manufacturing. In manufacturing, we will be having so many parts or so many components. Any specific or important part where we have invented that manufacture that item patent we can hold. Improvement of an existing ideas. Already there is an invention or there is an idea. We are going to further develop, we have further developed the idea to the next level. Even that case, we have to be very clear what was the end point of the previous invention and how we are or how we have carried our invention to the next level. Then we have composition of matters or recipe of creation. Now, how long the protection can be provided? Patent protection is not permanent. It will be there. We can hold the right. In some countries, it is for 20 years. Later, the invention will go for a public domain. So, what will happen after 20 years is it no longer belongs to us. It will move to the public domain. So what does it means when it goes to a common pool or a public domain? Anyone can make use of our invention. So before that, till 20 years, we can hold the invention. What can be patentable? An invention or a innovative steps which is novelty and is capable of industrial application. Such invention or inventive steps can be patentable. It should not fall for expletive exclusion of patent under S3 and S4 of Indian Patent Act. So here in this slide, I told what are the different types of patent. So it should fall under this category. Only then we can register our patent. So is that examination starts automatically once we file an application. Generally, people ask whether they start examining automatically. No, examination will begin only when we give a request for the patent. It is 48 months for a prior date of filing. So the duration will be any time after within 48 months uh, we have to give a request letter to examine our patent. So once we give a request letter to examine our patent, what will happen? The first examination will be conducted by the patent officer. So once the first examination is conducted, they will be giving you the what are the clarification needed for further process, what is the where the research is being conducted, which sector it will be applicable, how did we try to identify this research area, what is the research gap. Everything will be questioned by the patent officer. We have to give a proper explanation, and in that period we can edit our application. Do the patent right applicable to all the countries? No, because we have territorial rights only. It is being exercised only within the country. Example, we have Indian patent, foreign patent. Generally, we have UK patent, Australian patent. If you go for an international patent, domestic patents, what is it is the grant amount which matters. Now, generally, one more question which everyone asks is, in patent, what is the positioning, or what is the important of the patent positioning? In patent, maximum minimum one member, maximum 10 members are required. First, in case if the grant is sanctioned for a patent, the first person is only eligible for receiving the grant. Now the session is open. If anyone have got any doubts or clarification, you can put forth so that I'll be able to explain you.
Yeah, this is Dr. Sharanya Vijay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you told us within 18 months after finished our PhD, we have rights to apply for the patent. But
Yes,
we,
ma'am.
but in my case, I finished my PhD in 2017. Shall I go for the patent rights, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Its patent right is not after PhD. After we file our application, patent application. After filing the patent application, we have to first check what invention you have.
Okay,
First, provisional, you have to register for your patent.
okay, ma'am.
Provisional registration is done. After that, you will have a 1 year time to
Okay,
carry on your research work. Or if you have a complete research work, you can file the complete application at the first instant itself.
okay,
Within 18, after 18 months of time, we have to request for examination of your work.
okay,
So why this 18 months time duration is also given? If anyone has any problem, or if they want to claim your
okay,
it is for the novelty, this time duration is given. After 18 months, we have to give a requisition letter for examination of a patent.
okay, ma'am. It is that the form we can get it through online, no?
Yes, ma'am. The website which I showed
Yeah,
you
you
in,
showed
yeah.
us. Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
through that you can easily get everything is there, ma'am. It is government portal, all the fees, everything is mentioned over there. We need not go and fall prey for some other private people.
Yeah,
We can
sure.
directly do.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for the explanation given by you. It is highly valuable for me, ma'am. Thank you once again.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Tell me, sir.
Yeah, ma'am, I think Dr. Vijay asked.
Okay, sir.
Can you ma'am, can you explain that how can we file patent or what is the idea regarding our commerce or social science research since you are giving example on since you are giving example regarding that computer programming or some machinery programming regarding that. So can you give the example regarding some social science research that what we how can we file patent
So,
regarding some
social
idea
science in which domain you want, sir? Social science in
in
which domain?
commerce or management?
Commerce and management. Generally, we go for cryptocurrency. For cryptocurrency is more and financial areas we can go for a patent. Financial ideas, SIP, all those things are commerce related background, or we can even go for territory sectors whereby how the chain management works. All those things we can go for patents, sir.
Actually, one more thing, ma'am. Since my PhD is on the topic regarding rural development scheme, so is it okay that I can file patent regarding that my PhD work?
Sir, yes, sir. It is not necessary that it should be related to our domain or to our PhD. Any area where we are able to give or proper definition or define our patent, we can go for it.
Thank you, ma'am, for the clarification. Thank you so
Welcome,
much
sir.
for the session.
Ma'am, in accountancy, do any formula to calculate something can be patented?
Ma'am, we have to, because accountancy, if we are going to patent any procedure or any steps, we have to check before how far or where these things are there, whether any further research work or earlier research work has been conducted or not. Once you're able to check with it, then you can file for it, ma'am. Even steps,
Because,
recipes, all those things are also patentable.
okay, ma'am, thank you.
Welcome, ma'am. Sir, research, it is not research has to be done for the patent. We have to have a clarity about the invention. What type of things we are going for a patent, right? So that clarity is called as a research or a clarification, because when objection is raised from the patent officer, we have to be in a clear position to define our invention. So it is a genuine work, it is not a cooked up work, it has been done so and so area. These are the areas where we have taken the material. So that is that type of explanation we should be having a clarity about it, sir. Yes, sir, it is applicable for creating a mobile app application. We can go and we can create and we can get patent registered, sir. If anyone wants any further clarification or anything, you can just post your question.
The participant feedback form will be shared in the WhatsApp group also. Don't worry. And if you have any queries, it's welcome. Okay. Now It's the end of session. Now I request Harike 7 to propose a form of vote of thanks. And you have participant, if you have any queries, please ask. Now one question is it should be institution based or a individual one?
No, we can go for an individual patent also. It is not necessary for institutional based. What is the difference between if we go for an institutional based, the grant will be transferred to the institution, not to the individual. Only if we are able to patent on individual, grant will be received by us. So it is always a safer side to have a patent in our own name. Institutional, the all the grant, everything will be going to the concerned institution only.
Thank you, ma'am. And dear
Welcome, sir.
participant, if you have any queries, please. Otherwise, we will conclude the session.
Amount of the grant, we have people who have received grant in crores also. It based upon our invention and where it is applicable, and which sector is ready to buy or which sector is ready to invest in our invention, so we can be able to earn a good amount as a grant.
Thank you, participant. If you have any queries, thank you. Thank you, madam. Thank you, participant. Ma'am,
Thank you, sir.
one more question in chat box. So.
Yes, sir.
Sir, can the feedback form be shared in the WhatsApp group because it's not working from here?
Yes, madam, I will share, madam. I will share. I will share the feedback form in the WhatsApp group also. And I think no more clarification. Now I request Harike 7 to propose a formal vote of thanks.
A very pleasant evening to everyone. Behalf of our, I take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude for the distinguished resource person, Dr. S. Saida Javinari, for delivering a high, impactful and inspiring today's international webinar. ನಾನು explained has everyone of your clarity, knowledge and real world experience of this is really valuable and insightful. I sincere thanks to our President Dr. V. Dinayaran, Secretary of this for their guidance and support in making this even a grand success. A special note of appreciation to the Secretary, Organizing Committee for the efficient coordination and clear execution of the online webinar. I also extend a warm thanks to all participants, scholars, academicians, and industry students from India and for the grassroots essential enthusiasm. Thank you, one and all. Stay connected for academic engagements. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank,
all.
thank
I
you,
will
sir.
share the feedback form in the WhatsApp group also. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you,
Maida,
madam.
madam.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
And every month, the association will conduct this type of webinar. Please participate.
Yeah, definitely, sir. Definitely. Thank you for the information.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.